Hey guys, we've had another really amazing fulfillment, and this one is, I don't even have words to describe it. But basically, what happened is that we had an 8.0 earthquake on February 6th at 1:12 in the morning UTC time. So 1:12 in the morning UTC time corresponds to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3:12 in the afternoon in Honolulu. So this is the international date line right here, and this is UTC time right here. So if it's 1:12 a UTC time, then it would be 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It would be 3 o'clock in the afternoon on February 5th here. So the earliest time for that day, at the time of this earthquake, the earliest time on the planet for this earthquake was 3 o'clock in the afternoon on February 5th. Okay. A couple of days ago, on February 2nd, I uploaded this video. It's a new chart that I had created. And I explained this in the video. If you haven't seen it already, you might want to go just watch it to understand why I did all of this. But basically what it is I started God's calendar the first day of the first month on each one of these fulfillments that we had in the fall of 2012. So we had a fulfillment here on August 2nd, another one on September 16th, and another one on October 16th. So I started God's calendar the first day of the first month on each one of these fulfillments, and then we ended up with all of these bizarre and amazing alignments with holidays and all this other stuff. But this timeline right here in green, the one that started on the Daniel 12:11 fulfillment, ends up with Atonement being on February 4th. Okay, so we know that Atonement, and just really quick, the reason is because this is a full moon. This fulfillment, Daniel 12:11, was on a full moon. So there's 1, 2, there's actually another full moon here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you know what? I'll just show you on my updated chart right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would have been the first day of the 7th month right here. And then the Day of Atonement is on February 4th. So we know from Leviticus 23, 26 through 32, that the 10th day of the 7th month is the Day of Atonement. It is a Sabbath. It is a day of Sabbath rest. From the evening of the 9th day of the month until the following evening, you are to observe your Sabbath. So from the evening of the 9th day until the evening of the 10th day is the Day of Atonement. So we know this was the full moon, the 7th full moon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the 9th day. And it says in the evening of the 9th day until the evening of the 10th day is the Day of Atonement. So this 8-point earthquake happened on the Day of Atonement. On the Day of Atonement. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Hawaii on February 5th when this 8-point earthquake happened. So on the Day of Atonement, this is how God does the calendar. It starts in the evening here and lasts until the evening here. So that 8-point earthquake happened on the Day of Atonement. If we count the first day of the first month here. So as I was saying in my other videos, I mean, this was the fulfillment of Daniel 12:11. this signing of the steel beam, or Obama signed the steel beam, and it was placed in the World Trade Center on this day, on August 2nd, 1290 days after the oath of office, just like Daniel said. But it also parallels what Moses did on the first day of the first month. So on the first day of the first month, right here in Exodus 40, thou shalt set up the tabernacle of the tent of the congregation, and put therein the ark of the testimony, and cover the ark with the veil. So Moses was placing something, setting something up in a tabernacle. Another word for tabernacle is shrine. So putting something inside the shrine, setting up something in the shrine on the first day of the first month. So I personally don't think I think that there's something going on with this fulfillment. I think this is like the first day of the first month. And like I said, this is atonement, and we had that 8-pointer on atonement. So what I wanted to point out, though, is that it's a fulfillment of this vision that Jesus showed me back here on New Year's Eve. Now, this gets a little complicated, so just bear with me. But on January 1st, early in the morning, around 2:20 to around 2:20, 2:15, I had this vision. And at the beginning of the vision, and you can go watch I uploaded it to YouTube. I think this is it right here. And this is my playlist, Proof the Visions Come True. You can go check this out. And this video right here, number 36 in my playlist, I explain the first fulfillment of this vision. So I uploaded this right after he showed me this vision. So in the vision, he had showed me the number 1 and 5 at the beginning of the vision. And then at the end of the vision, he showed me 2 and 4. Okay? So this, again, was on January 1st. And then on January 5th, there was that Alaska 7.7 quake. Okay, so that was the 1 and the 5. And somebody else noticed that. I didn't even notice it. But until after they pointed it out to me. But so I explain all of that in this video right here if you want to go watch that. So that was the first fulfillment of that vision, okay? The 1 and the 5 was the 7.7 on January 5th. So the next thing that was bizarre about it was that at the end of the vision, he had shown me 2 and 4. And he did it with such urgency that and he had looked at his wrist, which to me symbolized him looking at his watch, which to me meant time is of the essence. And so I just somehow knew from all of it put together, I knew that I needed to get up and upload that vision right away. I needed to make the video and upload the vision that night. So I did. And what ended up happening was I ended up uploading this video to YouTube, and I explain it right in this video. I uploaded this video to YouTube 4 minutes before an Oklahoma earthquake. And in the video itself, I mentioned Oklahoma at exactly 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So I'm just going to play this part for you in this video real quick, and just listen to what I'm saying in the video, and look at this clock right here. I say Oklahoma right at 4:40, and this was not an intentional thing that I did. I guess it's just God that did this, because I'm telling you, I don't have time for crap like that. But watch the clock. As soon as it hits 4:40, I'm talking about Oklahoma. So I'll just play this for you real quick. It curved down, and I mean, it was going from like over in Colorado somewhere over to here or something, or maybe in Oklahoma. Okay, did you see that? So right at 4:40 I said Oklahoma, and 4 minutes after I uploaded this video, there was an earthquake in Oklahoma. Are you following me here? So he shows me 2 and 4 at the end of the vision. I felt a sense of urgency, so I got up. I looked at the clock. The clock said 2:20. And then I made the video, I uploaded it, and an Oklahoma earthquake happened 4 minutes after I uploaded this video. Okay? And in the video itself, I said Oklahoma exactly at 4 minutes and 40 seconds. And then on February 4th, it was the Day of Atonement. And I didn't even know that until right here on February 2nd. I uploaded that video with the chart showing that this would be the Day of Atonement if we started the first day of the first month in August on that fulfillment of Daniel 12:11. So that, and then that 8-point earthquake happened on the Day of Atonement, and the Day of Atonement started on February 4th. You see what I'm saying? So this is a fulfillment, but it's only a fulfillment if you understand all of these other layers. So somebody that would just be looking at that at first glance would say, oh no, it's not a fulfillment. But when you actually go in and you start really investigating this stuff, like I did with making this chart and following these fulfillments from God, by the way. These are not my fulfillments. These are God's fulfillments. And if we start these timelines at God's fulfillments, instead of the human calendar, God's calendar, these fulfillments, we start the timelines here and we end up with Atonement on February 4th. So, I got to be honest with you guys. I'm really overwhelmed by all of the stuff that's happening. And somebody else had said this. Somebody else had said, wow, it just seems like all the fulfillments are picking up speed. And you know, just it's overwhelming me. It's overwhelming me how much stuff is going on. And I honestly cannot keep up with all of the stuff that is going on just with God's fulfillments and all of the and everything surrounding that, and investigating the scriptures in the Bible and everything. So I'm going to have to close this now, but I just wanted to bring that to you, that you know, he's warning in these visions. In these visions here, he is warning about an event in this area of the country. In this particular vision, he's warning about an event in this area of the country. It went from up here all the way down to here in my vision. And there was a collapse, and he was showing that it was hollow, that it was all these hollow pockets under here. Just really quick, there's one other thing, and I just need to say this because somebody had pointed out this vision that I had. I uploaded this video yesterday, and this vision that I had about I had a vision back in July, and I'll open this up so it's a little closer. I had this vision back in July, and you can go watch it. You can go watch this video that I made if you want to. But anyway, I ended up stopping this. I was showing this vision that I had back in July, okay? And I stopped the video exactly on 3:22, and it was not my intent at all to do that. And this person down here noticed it. Look at the time of your video. It said 3:22 when you stopped it. I didn't even know that happened, you guys, until that person said that. I swear to you, I don't have time for stupid crap like that. I really don't. But watch what I do. I'm talking about this vision that I had, and how maybe the Superbowl, how maybe the rapture is going to happen, and the economic collapse is going to happen sometime after the Superbowl. And then look, I stop it right on 3:22. This blew my mind. And the thing about it is, the reason that I stopped it at that time was because it was just, I needed to know that that was the end of the vision. And then as soon as it said that is all I remember, then I knew, oh, okay, that's the end of the vision. And that's why I stopped it there. It had nothing to do with the time. So that blew my mind. And I you guys, I'm not the one doing all this stuff. It's God.